Hi folks, if you've been thinking about starting a business but looked at the risks and rewards and thought, oh, there's just too much chance of failure, this video is for you. Today we're going to be looking at franchising. Now, franchising is a way to kind of buy a ready-made business package that's good to go, is known in your local area, has a good brand name. What franchising is when one business, the franchisor, gives the right or usually sells the right to use its name and sell its goods or services to another business or individual, and that business or individual is called the franchisee. A lot of businesses that you see everywhere around the UK and around the world, so McDonald's, KFC, cleaning services like Molly Maid, a lot of those are operated as franchises. Somebody, an individual, has bought the right to use that name, the logo, everything about that brand in a local area. Now, as well as getting the brand name, you will also get a huge amount of training and guidance from the franchisor. The franchisor wants the business to be a success, so they are going to provide you with everything that you need in order to make that work. You will also be able to buy the equipment that you need. You'll get put in touch with the raw material suppliers and often mandated to buy a certain quality of item. You know, especially with the restaurants, you're told, right, we have to get our burgers from here, our rolls from here. What that means is you have the contact with the suppliers, you have a degree of quality ensured, you know that you can get what you need when you need it. You'll also get a specific area to operate in with no other competition from other franchises. And a big benefit of this is you'll be able to benefit from the larger scale advertising and promotion that brand carries out. As a small business, the initial promotion to break into the market can often be really expensive and costly to get a foothold. Because you're buying into this brand name, your business is now recognised as part of a wider company, and people probably won't even know that it's a franchise. And because of that, you get to benefit from that larger advertising and promotion, adverts on TV, in movie theatres, on billboards. And because of that, you will get a lot more business coming your way. So you might think, if there's all this upside, well, what's the downside? Why isn't everyone franchising? Well, one of the big drawbacks is the initial cost. To buy a successful, well-known franchise can be thousands, even tens of thousands of pounds. And for a startup business or entrepreneur, that can often be something that's out of their reach in terms of finance. You will also have to pay fees or royalties on everything that you sell. It may be a proportion of sales revenue, it may be a percentage of the profit you make. The big downside of that is, well, if you're paying to somebody else, that's less profit for you to keep as the reward for your enterprise skill. The supplies and equipment that you buy, although you're almost like mandated to buy from these particular suppliers, it may mean that you are paying over the odds for those, and you don't have the ability to shop around and get a better deal there. The contracts that you sign, because you are now representing a larger brand, you're quite limited on what it is that you'll be able to do. You won't be able to necessarily vary your prices. You won't be able to introduce new product lines. You're kind of stuck doing what it is that main business does. So there's not a whole lot of freedom in the decision making there. The possibility of growth and expansion might also be quite limited. If you own a franchise to operate in a certain area, it might be that around you are also other people who own franchises. Now, if you're successful with your own business, you might want to expand and compete against them. With a franchise, your franchise agreement is likely to restrict that. What could happen is you may get the opportunity to buy out those other franchises, but again, there'll be a cost involved with that. A topic that we'll touch on later when we look at expanding businesses is, well, what's in this for the franchisor? Why, if you're a successful business, would you want to sell or let other people use your business name, products and brand? Why wouldn't you just grow yourselves? Well, the answer is that it's that initial cost. People are paying you to open a business, and they will pay you part of their profit. For an already successful business, franchising out, selling off franchises in different areas can be a great way to bring in extra revenue without taking the risk on yourself so much. I hope this video has been useful. If you want to know more about franchises, do a quick search online. There are loads of websites that give information about the different opportunities that you can buy. You can find out how much they cost, where you can operate them. In the meantime, please like the video, subscribe, enable notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.